Yuki.
And we are going live. You are live. And I need to go to this one now. Welcome to War Commander Watchtower. Today it is Sunday and we are in an event called Power Zone. And we're gonna go through the event and see how we do them and how we have learned from each other when we do this event. But let me introduce you to Jeff. Anxiety. Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
That's right. My name is Jeff.
Let me see here. I'm gonna go away from OBS on. Can you see how it looks on the YouTube, Jeff?
Give me 1 second. I'll take a look.
I don't hope that we have issues this time like we had last time. And I'm gonna go back to
There it is. Okay.
this. See if I can see the screen here.
Okay, I see just our Discord. I don't see.
Okay, that is
I
good.
see your OBS.
Yeah. There's a little delay. You have to wait a little bit on Discord. Okay. What are your thoughts on the event, Jeff? Oh, sorry, anxiety.
It's easy. I'm playing catch up on a lot of skins I didn't get. So this is probably one of the events where, for in the past where you had all the difficult bases to go through, it wasn't advantageous to, collect skins. But this one, I think, is the one to get skins if you ever did want to get them.
Yeah. And have you any favorite skins? Or just collect them?
I like this new black one. I do.
Awesome.
The new Canon Black.
Yeah. We're gonna see if we can try to put them on and show them how they look. What about the trophy? What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah. it's a bit of a letdown.
Little tiny, maybe. With a big platform.
Yeah, it doesn't hide much.
Oh, that is true. Well, let us go through it then. Do you have any favorite units you are using in this event?
Well, I tell you what, if you've got your cannons maxed, the easiest way to go through this whole scenario would be just to repeat Commander 1 and just jump from one to the other on the map. I can demo that now if you'd like.
Yeah,
I should give credit. The guy that showed this to me, I posted it in our Discord. Reaper was demonstrating this in one of his videos, so I'll give him full credit for this.
Yeah. Saw that.
And
sorry.
Go ahead.
Saw Jamar that did a video. I got some good ideas from that one too. Using mercs. I think he was the first one that actually showed. I placed it in the beginning the wrong place, but when I saw his movie, it just got easier to do the event. So big credits to him.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
Screen share. So I learned something else from this guy too. I like the way he named his platoons.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna emulate his naming as well.
Yeah.
The idea here that he did was spread your damage across multiple platoons, and that way when you finish it, you have more of a chance for free repair across all platoons rather than sending one with everything in it where you definitely have to send it back even if it's all free when you break it down.
Yeah.
So the Cosmorder 1 or the Commander 1 is super simple. You start off with just making sure you're on the Ruby. I don't think I have. No, its electric is off. I would recommend you put it on. Also, your TAC ops.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to run through it. So these are the blacks skins, and then so you put in 2, you put in Oxford, you put in the other 2, and you spread them apart there. Then I go with 1. I'll put it over here. Go with another one, put it over here, and then the third one I'll just leave with Oxford. And you let Ruby do its job.
Okay.
That's as easy as it gets. And when this is finished, it should all be free repair. You just run to the next one, and you just go and go and go and go, and you'll get whatever you need in this event if you have level 20 Oxford and level 20 cannons with Oxford.
Mm-hmm.
You may even do it. You may not even need level 20 to tell you the truth. I just can't tell you because I don't have the privilege of going backwards. Yeah, I would suspect if you have level 17, level 16 maybe, they would still work. You just have to have the tech on them to put the fire guy out in front.
Yeah.
But I have done nothing to control these. It's doing it all on its own.
It's funny they just stand there and they're standing and waiting for that unit to attack them there. Yes.
Yep. They're just taking the damage like they're supposed to.
Yeah. That is beautiful.
It looks like I took 1 damage, probably because I wasn't using its electric, and it was to a double.
Yeah. Hello.
So I bet you if I send that back, it'll be just over 5 minutes.
Yeah, that is free repair. Free repair.
Yeah. I'll say it's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one thing I've noticed, sometimes if you hit repair all, it may only repair 3 or 4 of the tunes and not all of the tunes. So be sure to check before you go to the next.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah.
It's sometimes it works perfectly. Sometimes it'll do them all, but you got to watch and see.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Yellow.
Hello.
Yellow.
What are your thoughts on the event, my friend?
Usual, boring.
Boring? Yeah.
Boring.
What about the trophy? What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, it's crap, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the worst trophy I think they've done.
Yeah.
For a long, long time.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Are you finished with your event?
Nah, mate. Nah, I've just been toying with it.
No.
It's I drag it out, so it gives me do a little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah.
Rather than sit there twiddling my thumbs for 5 days after doing it, the first day.
Yeah. Well, let's go through the event then, and I need that 6. I didn't finish that. Well, let's start with the number 6 then. That is the mission track. The Gravedigger, I think, works perfect in this event too. I don't know if you guys have used it.
Yeah, I've been using it.
Yeah.
Using it for the Commander too, yes.
Yeah. And we have some Actually, if you have a Gravedigger, he will most likely kill the mission tracks on his own. Some of our friends forgot to level up their units, and it is little important that you at least upgrade your tech for your units, so it gets strong. It's better to have 2 or 3 strong units than 12 weak ones. So make sure that you upgrade your tech as you can. You can get the tech from the Shadow Ops. He's actually just running around. Sometimes they got some shots off. I'm gonna try to do the things without Gravedigger, because not all people have the Gravedigger. There's been so many events, so people are starting to skip them a little bit. And some of the small events, you actually get some units that can do the job for the main event without.
That's the way it seems to be, isn't it? You're doing events to do events.
Yeah, it is a little crazy in my opinion. Let's see. I'm gonna restart this one and let's go through them. I will start with number 1. What about the base defense? Are you still having fun with that, or is it just something you have to have done?
Yeah, it's not much of a base defense, is it?
Oh.
It's you just have to do it because to get the mission track done, it's not much of a challenge, but it's no challenge at all.
No. I remember where I put them. But the Devin seems to be a good unit to use in this event too.
Brother Devin?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Devin, yeah. Just need to see where I've put him. Let me see. Isn't he in this room? So, what units are you using, Yellow?
Cosmortars and Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
Mainly.
Yeah.
And the Brother Devin.
Yeah. I love Brother Devin. He is actually pretty good in this event here. But I see some of the choppers have viral cannons on, so they can actually kill him, not kill him, but give him a lot of damage if you don't kill those air fast. I don't know if you have noticed that. There's some viral cannons on some of the air.
Yeah. Oh, is it on the air, is it?
Yeah. And of course there are some torrents that I think it is the Overwatch. They have put some viral cannons on too. Let me see here. I'm just gonna need to put him in here. I think. Let's see if I can't remember where. Oh, here he is. Like this, and of course damaged. But just a little tip: all of those tech up bronze and defense, put them on the free ones, because you will get a lot of reduced damage if you put them on. If you don't use them, your unit's actually pretty much screwed. Even if at high level you will get more damage on them. We did some tests with the new hero, such a can't pronounce that.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, and we just run it through a forum base, and we could see straight away how much difference those tack-up bronze and the defense did actually by putting them on. We put one on at a time, and we could see the damage and damage reduction straight away. We got, I think, killed like 4 or 5 of those bases just to see the difference if they actually works. But I can say with certain they are working, and you can put one. I think it is tech ups gold and defense where you can put it on for 10 coin if you need that too. But depends how strong your units are. But those 10 coin will be given good out, because if you use on them on repair time instead, that is a trade you have to think if that is worth it or not. But okay, let us see. Yeah.
Depends on how fast you want to do the event, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, exactly. I'm that type that I'm getting with all the event we have. I get a little bored, so I just run through them as quick as I can and stop when I don't need anything else. But like Jeff said, this event is actually a good one where you can get some of the war paints. Let's see here. We're gonna get in with Owen and his diviners here. That is the first base, so that should... Oh my god. I have to take this one. That is my son, sorry. Hi. I morgen kl. 5 om morgenen.
We'll be back after this short interval.
Sorry guys, that was an emergency from my son. So that is the diviners and Owen. That should be free repair. Then I'm gonna take that tune back and take one out. Let's see what. Yeah, that is that one. Just I want Brother Devin to be in that so he can run with that tune here. So I'm gonna go in, take two of the diviners out.
Oh, sort it out. Lag's killing me here today.
Yep. Yeah, why not? Trigger this, and I have to sort my tune out with. That is a recall. This one. Sort that out. What about the Sagittarius? What are you guys? Have you tested that?
I'm not impressed.
It is, in my opinion, what do you call it? A damage magnet.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, let's see.
It doesn't like to be up close and personal. That's for sure.
It is
Well,
a high
idea of it.
It is a high priority unit for Corpus, I think, because everything when I run the test with just secretaries and it's what do you call them? I can't. Let me see here. There are so many fucking. Sorry, there are so many units, so I can't remember all the names. Wait. This is Centura. When you run them with it, they just take all the attention from all of the units that are in a base. So they are high priority units. Just so you know when you run it through a base, they will get damaged. Okay, we're gonna go with mission 2. Oh, that is base defense. That is just space defense. Start now. That one first. Wait, do you guys still like it that we have that base defend thing in the event?
Yeah,
It's
it's.
something different, I suppose.
I guess if your base really is bad, this would be a good way to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And change it.
If you got wiped out by this, you may want to seek help.
Yeah. But that is just there's maybe good a way to find out if your base needs some twerking. And that should be that. This. Continue. And we're gonna go for mission 3. Mission 3. Oh, I can see the Omega Kane bases is out. I wanna have the chance to show them how to do them, because they are very easy, especially if you have the Gravedigger. So I'm just gonna pop in all the. I use some Cosmosers and Gus and Gravedigger, and you can actually use just the Gravedigger if you have the time to it. I'm gonna put in, and I'm gonna put it off Ruby like this. What are your thoughts on Kane? Have you?
Well, Omega, I haven't got my parts yet. I've got 50, whatever.
Have you guys used it?
I'll be done. No, I don't use none of the uniques no more. The only unique I've been using is Gravedigger.
Yeah.
I do not use one unique at all. Not Zeus, not Kane, not Krug.
That is that.
Yeah, they've certainly slacked on the quality of content with uniques.
Yeah. I got got a little volume from that. But that is how you can do the. If you have the gravedigger, you can do it on its own, or just put some cosmodus in with it, and you can run from one base to another base with that tool. Okay, let's go to number 3. Mission track 3, and I'm gonna show it without the gravedigger, because this one, if you use the gravedigger, you can go run through the mission bases like Night through Butter, but I'm gonna see if I can do them little for those that don't have gravedigger. There's some cannons, and I can have my own tune here. I noticed that in this event there's a lot of units that are running to you.
Got an aggressive, you mean?
Aggressive, yeah. Put it off Ruby and Kevin in.
Oh, using Divine as an omen.
Yeah. Oh, that was. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna use it here somewhere.
Who's that, Kane?
Now this just mission-based tree.
Oh, that's what's his face, isn't it? I can't see. Yeah.
Yeah. Those electric guys, they can do a lot of damage, especially when the base is a little higher. So you want to bait them, so you can kill it with another tune, and they will shoot at multiple targets. Especially in the higher level bases. I'm gonna take one out so you can see the damage it actually does. Maybe not in the main mission bases, but they will do a lot of damage in the higher bases. Take this on and like this. I actually like the way they do the way with the tokens, so you can either buy some units or thorium or advanced materials. We're gonna take a look at that after with this run through. This is a good way to get some advanced materials. I think you can fill your stock up, I think 2 times or something, Jeff? Can you remember that?
For the what?
The advanced materials, how much can you...
The advanced, you can get a maximum of 50, so you can buy it 5 times.
Yeah. Take it to mission base 4.
They never really done anything with that advanced material stuff, did they?
Oh, advanced materials, you level up your buildings with it?
Yeah, I know, but they never really took it any further, did they? They haven't really, like, given it anything new in that advanced material category.
No, you got, I think, 2 more turrets. Let me see, this one.
Yeah, the heavy turrets.
Yeah. Remember to run Some think that slow-mo work better than the electric. What are you guys using in this one?
I'm using nothing.
Okay. Just let the units kill the base.
I'm using its electric because I see its effect on more. I don't notice the slow mo when I've tried it, and some of the turrets actually take a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the units don't get affected by anything.
Take Brother David in, and then I press S for stop, and then that will push the drones forward when they are attacked. I think in the higher bases, those electric guys, 2 shots and the drone, or 3 shots, the drone will die. So when you go for it, you have to be fast with your units. Let me see here. I put them a little forward. And those tanks, they can actually give you some nasty shots in. Especially if your units run away from you.
Units run
I
away
wish
from
it-
us? Never.
I wish it were easier to tell. Some of the units can be distracted by the blue ghosts from the gravedigger. Yet there's still a few units that ignore those and target your gravedigger directly, and you can't tell the difference between them.
Oh. It's a little like the viral railgun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, defend. This defend, number 2 defend, there's a little more air coming. Let's see here. I just put my
Do you guys not think it's about time? I know it's not going to happen because they haven't got the resources or the manpower. But they changed the format of these events now, because it is just one base, or 2 bases in this case. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. You know the best events they had was when it was the waves. You did 1 to 99.
Yeah.
And every base was different. And it got a little bit harder and a little bit harder as it went on.
That is a long time ago.
That was a long time ago, and you got an hour, just over an hour and a half, I think, to do the bases.
Yeah.
And I can remember just completing them literally with seconds spare.
Yeah. But I think they listen little to people that they want the defense wave back into the event, so they actually could maybe test some of the unit in base defense. Or
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't they do like an advanced base test? They're like we got the officer and the conqueror bases. Do that type of scenario. So you got the one, you obviously got the base defense and the mission track.
Yeah.
and then do how do you want it, a stronger base test
Yeah.
or base.
Still give us the option to skip it if they want, just in case
You don't have to
somebody
do it.
doesn't have a
It's
good
always
base.
there. It's like one of them. It's
Yeah.
It's another tab. Defend 1, defend 2.
Yeah. Let's see. Go for the next one. I think it is called number 6, mission track 6. I just have one outside my base here. What about, are you guys happy with the thing that they close the jumps, do the missions?
I'm glad they're open on every other event.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this with.
I mean,
sorry.
I would be upset if this were still PvP season and we were locked in. Right now, there's absolutely nothing to do but the event, so it doesn't really matter. There's no gain to do anything else. But if this were still PvP season, I'd be in some other sector, just to keep from being bored.
Whose sector's that then?
I don't know. It's in the low 25s. Somewhere between 15 and 17.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Yeah, thinking of that person does give you indigestion.
Good old brother Devin. Oh. That was shit stupid.
So we were talking earlier, like, this is the time that most people have their cannons at level 20. So this makes it logical that this is the time to test your level 20 cannons in this event. So maybe not by the time the new units are at level 20, then that event will be the one that you test those.
Yeah, but you have an event where you test actually your units where you can use between 3 different like infantry or what do you call them, vehicles. Is it skirmish?
That would be kind of an interesting event where they, an all sentinel event or an all survivor and an all corpus.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could only use corpus units in the event, or you could only use survivor.
Or mix them on.
They used to do that. Do you remember? They used to do faction events. They've done that before.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago too. Yeah. I
When the
remember
factions
that.
first came out.
You always.
So if you're doing a corpus event, you could only use survivors. You know what I mean? If you do a survivors event, you could only use sentinels.
Okay. I vaguely remember those now.
Well, that was that. That was the mission track. Little, boring maybe. Now the fun part starts. We can go into base and when you go into base and you press on your event. Let's see here. And prices. There's those tokens here, and you can get your censure build boosts Diviner build boosts and Stalker build boosts. And you can get your advanced materials, you can get your thorium, and if you need some XP from the event, like I think it is 10,000 and 100,000, you can get it this way, so you can start maybe do some of those if there's a unit that you need to use in this event, and start to build up the XP so you can get that certain unit. I don't have the cannons and all of that because I bought it. Even in this event, I just gonna buy some Diviners tokens, because that is instant build. Those that is always good to have, like this. And then you had advanced materials, where you can, if you didn't make it last time the advanced materials was out, you can actually get your 50,000 this way in this event. I think it is a good thing they did with those tokens, because I think the advanced materials is out for, is it 1.5 days or 2 days when they out, and
2 to 3 days.
yeah. And if you are at work or out and what do you call it, on vacation or something, you can actually get them through the event. So that is actually a good thing they did, in my opinion, with this. Okay, now
Yeah.
we're gonna go through the soldier set, and we're gonna start with 1. And to make sure that your booster are running, take the timer from time to time, because you can't actually DC if that timer, if that tick time is about to run out. You can actually DC, and that will be little shit if you are in a base. This one here. Make sure that Ruby is off. I'm gonna put one Merc here somewhere. Make those tanks go for that Merc. Do not put your units in before they are clustered up here, because they will turn against you. Then I'm gonna take a dividend. Somewhere here. I'll take a Cosmotus in. There's an Overwatch here, so when you hit those, get away from it. Oh, got me anyway. Okay. Run your Devon forward. Have any of you changed factions so you can get the benefit of the faction?
I stayed survivor.
Yeah.
But I didn't need to change.
Does Brother Devon break faction?
Nope, not the
No.
not the new one. The old one was Sentinel.
Yeah,
I think.
Sentinel.
When he breaks ranks, I've had him leave my group and run out forward to get shot.
Yeah, he just done that to me.
Yeah,
To me,
I
fair enough.
think it is when they are hit by the barrel gun. He don't like the barrel gun. The drones don't. And when one of those are shot, the drones, Brother Devin will follow.
Oh, I've got an offer on at the moment for the Dreadnought Bonsai. Your
Oh
favourite
my
unit.
god, no. Holy shit.
I think Bonsai just had a little acid reflux.
I can see my Brother Devin is nearly dead. That's not good.
Yeah, they also had an offer last week for the Annihilator X.
I can see my brother got. I didn't notice that he got hammered, but okay. I think this is the two here. And the other ones. Okay. Then I'm gonna go through the next one. That is Soldier 2. I think we all do them in little different ways, those bases. Start putting them right down here. Then I can manage to get the time. Place him here. Press S on him. Put my Cosmodus in. That fucker got me. Like this. And I'll go down here. Press S. Then he runs away. But Devin actually have some power. He's actually pretty powerful too. Now you can see that. Can you see that? What do you call it? Chopper had that barrel gun on him. Oh, they cluster up. I'll fuck this up, but see if I can get those choppers before they actually get a shot in. try to kill those. Just put a middle in, press S. Then he runs away. Thank you. Let's see here. Now I just put them on fist. I got
Good job.
got damage on my brother Devin here. That is too much damage. Gonna go on the map and see how much it actually is. Yeah, that is too much damage. Come to this. Okay, number 3. Soldier 3. There are some. I'm gonna show this one. I noticed that those 3. Is it sandstorms or I think it is. Those 3 here have barrel guns on them. So if you put brother Devin in, that unit will take damage straight away. So what I will do. That was maybe a little this. I'm gonna place a merc down in this corner here. And I'm gonna wait for those who go back. Like this, and I'm gonna put the Cosmortus over here and start to pick up the base here. Got me, fucker. Gonna put a way in so I can move freely if I want. this up too. Let's see this one. It will be very tempting to use Gravedigger on this one, yeah. Now we're gonna use Brother Divin a little bit here. Did you notice in this base that CC is very hard to kill?
Yeah. Even if you kill the support turret first.
Yeah. That was little of the green.
It's almost as if it armors up.
Yep. Bear with me, we are soon done. You see how many shots that fucker?
Yeah, you haven't even set off the health bar yet.
Go. Gonna go this way here to get those, so it don't surprise me a little later. Let's see that. I wonder if you could take out the power plants, if that will die faster.
Don't know.
You see little green viral things? Oh. Those, what do you call them? Watchtowers, they have electric guys in too, so they will do some damage too if you don't move away from them. Brother Devon will, of course, his drones will of course take some of the heat, but they will do a lot of damage, especially from the Watchtowers. That should be free repair. Maybe not. You can see that some of the Cosmodus got little damage. Three. Yep. Now we're gonna go to the commander bases. Let me see what the damage is on this one. That should be break down. You can actually break this down. We're gonna show you. Gonna take those down to Commander 1. Into base. You guys are not saying that much?
Just patiently watching you do it.
If you want
I'm
to.
set up to do a number Commander 2 if you'd like.
Yeah. Just gonna repair this fast. Free. That should be free all the way here. I think that is about 3 minutes. 2 minutes, yeah. Yes. That should be 6 minutes. But so that way you can actually save some coins too, I think. If you break them down.
Yep.
Oh, that was the wrong tune. With this and reflective. Okay, down here. Got just the last one, Jeff, and then I can screen share you.
Okay.
Just need product 7, and then we are good to go again. Yep. Let's see. Just gonna do this, and I'm gonna screen share. Like this. I'm gonna go over to you. Yes.
All right. So we're gonna basically it's Gus, 3
Is that
platoons
guys?
of 2 cos mortars, and what's that?
Got echo.
Okay.
Okay. So 3 platoons of 2 cos mortars, 1 gravedigger, and 1 Gus, and a merc. Now, sometimes I can do this with 0 repair time, and sometimes I can do it with 20 minutes repair time. Here's just luck of the draw. I don't think there's any. Start off with turning off your ruby, dropping a merc up here. Wait for all that'll come to collect up in this little corner.
I think it is a little too far down, that one, yeah. I think they can reach it.
I'm going to move it up,
Okay.
but
yeah.
sometimes they'll catch here if I don't leave it low. And if worst case scenario, if they do tag it, you drop another one.
Yeah.
The important thing here is, remember this is selected. So when you drop your gravedigger, double click the gravedigger to make sure you've deselected this, because if you start moving the gravedigger around, you'll drag this down, it'll get killed, and then you'll have all these things coming after you.
I just hit
Jeff,
this.
you're booming through the bloody speaker.
I'm booming through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really loud. Really loud.
Okay. Maybe Bonsai can turn me down on his.
Yeah, I can do that after, but
Oops, don't want Gus. Gravedigger. I usually take out some of this stuff first.
He's a good unit, that Gravedigger. That's one of the better ones they've put out.
Yeah, he's as good as the Nox was.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Oh, it's stinking cold.
So like I said, I work on this bottom corner just to free up some space.
Yeah.
As long as you keep him moving, he usually doesn't take too much damage, but there is a unit in there that does. See, I lost a bar.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've seen the Reaper's technique was dropping in a dark storm, and it worked for me great about 3 or 4 times, and then suddenly the dark storm started dying. So I've had to stop using that technique. I also used to drop all the cosmortars in, and sometimes the base would get a lucky shot, take out the cosmortars. So I'm thinking that these bases may get a little bit more difficult as you climb the XP ladder. But I've got no proof.
I just unlucky,
So,
unlucky that
yeah, it could be just dumb luck.
Yeah.
Now I could go through and finish this whole base just with Gravedigger and never drop the cosmortars, but I'm going to go ahead and drop the cosmortars to demonstrate how much quicker you can make this base. So, drop Gus, this pair, and this pair. I already know I've got damage on Gravedigger, and he's going to have to go back to the CC.
Yeah.
But these will all be free repair by the time they're done being used. So I'm going to start creating some ghosts. And as soon as I get a couple ghosts going, I'm just going to hit Ruby. And then I'm going to run Gravedigger up ahead. So he keeps creating ghosts as the cosmortars come through and start finishing, clearing out everything that's shooting. Be careful. Sometimes you hit a ghost and suddenly you don't have control of your unit.
Yeah, that sucks when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you can see, my cosmortars are taking absolutely no damage by doing this. That's it.
Yeah.
The cosmortars took no damage. Used up 1 merc, and I got 2 coin of damage on the Gravedigger, but that's 13 minutes of repair maybe.
Yeah.
I'll send him home. All these are 100% health.
I'll screenshot my Oh.
15 minutes damage, so 10 minutes of waiting.
I think
I don't mind waiting 10 minutes between hits.
I nearly do the same way, but I'm gonna show you how I gonna do them.
Okay.
This soon I can. You can actually use the binders and O2 in those bases, but I'm gonna use a little different in my Commander 1 here. Now I just need this one. And I'm gonna use this one. When I break them up, I could see I've put the Gravedigger on the wrong platoon here. A squad. Just gonna do this. And this. Goes in with those. Yeah. I thought this one was, I think, Fogbrid did this. Can you see where I'm gonna do this? Up here where it is between the dark brown and the bright brown, you put in a merc here, about here.
Mm-hmm.
All of those tanks that are, they will cluster up down here, and that is in the shooting range of the cannons.
Whatever you deploy.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were so zoomed out on your base.
That is a little too close. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna take 3 of them and click on that unit where I have my cannons, and I'm gonna drop them in and wait for it says 0. Oof. And they are gone. Then I can take them out again. For some reason they are, I have to end this one. I don't know, is the lag or something maybe? I'm gonna do it again. One more time. That was a little weird. I'll place one here. Oh, they all there. Oh, I can continue on this one. Okay, gonna put those in. Press S on them, and then on Ruby. Come on. I'll move them up here. Just to get That shot from what do you call it? Oxford is devastating.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm curious about? When are we going to get the skins for the heroes?
Yeah.
We haven't gotten one for the Oxford. We haven't got one for Gus.
No, it could be nice actually to see the difference, because he is a little bigger than the cannons, but it's little hard sometimes to see him in between all of those cannons.
Yep.
I'm trying. I think I'm lagging out. Let's see here. I got a little damage on this one. That should actually be free repair too when you take your unit back.
If you split them up into the,
Yeah.
2 platoons with a pair and 3 singles, and put Oxford by himself, it's just it's an instant free on the map.
Yeah. Let's see here. We're gonna go back in and take some mercs in. Then we're gonna go in with Commander 2. Do little the same as you do, Jeff, in this one, but I'm gonna rush it a little bit instead.
Okay.
So I'll put one up here in this corner here. Oh, and Ruby off, of course. And if you use Brother Devin in for some reason, you don't wait till all the tanks are clustered up in this area here. If they are still moving, they will go for whatever unit that you actually put in. So you have to have them clustered up here. But what Brother Devin does when they all clustered up here, you lock them down, all of the tanks here. They will turn, but they will not move. Like this. Now I have them all here. Gonna put Brother Devin in. Oh. I nearly did that mistake you talked about. Unselect the merc. Well, I have Brother Devin here, so I'm gonna put in my Cosmodus. Group them up and go for those units.
You did it. Your merc started moving.
Like this. Then I'm gonna, little like you did, pick the base little apart here. And I'm gonna place my Cosmodus here. Take Gravedigger in.
Yeah, it looks like Brother Devin really caused them to focus in that direction. They didn't even look at the Cosmortars.
No.
Yeah, I have to try that.
I want those last tanks here. If you take Brother Devin further into the base, those Overwatchers will do some damage to Brother Devin, so don't do that.
Yeah, on occasion when I've taken out the hunter missiles, or if I've taken out the ground units near that, you can bring in Daedalus, and Daedalus will take out the stuff. You just got to make sure that the tanks don't get as, you don't draw the attention of a tank.
Now,
But you can take out some of those units just with Daedalus and no damage.
gonna take Devin out. Then I'm gonna do a little pass here, this way, and place him over here. Gonna take my Cosmodos. Take out the. Then I'm gonna go for the floaters. Then I'm gonna take Gravedigger and do a little run down here. Then I can get that last Overwatch here. Now I just spread them a little out here. Then I'm gonna take Gravedigger down here, and while I'm moving back, I'm gonna put him all of the units on Ruby here. I get little damage too on this one. But I like to say, sometimes it is free repair, sometimes you have 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll see here that. Oh, I'm gonna lag out. Come on. Okay, it's because my top shelf run out. Let's see here. That was the one. Those should actually be free repair. And I got some damage on Gravedigger. It's a little weird because sometimes you don't nearly get nothing on the Gravedigger when you do it like this, but that is how I run the bases.
Yeah, that Brother Devon thing sure works well.
Yeah.
I just tried it, and yeah, it makes all those tanks snap in that direction and just ignores whatever approaches.
Yeah, there's a little like you're locking them down because it has threads from back and from the front, so it does not know what side to turn to. It turns to the Devon, but they will not turn at your Cosmodos because Devon is a high priority unit. I will not recommend it within that new unit we got, the Secretariats, because they will probably go for that one. So, yep, that is how we do the event. Some of us, we have of course many different ways to do them. That is our take on it. And should we do the shoutouts then and move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give your shoutouts, Jeff?
Thank you, Bonsai, for putting on the show and for all that you do. Thank you, Yellow, for showing up. Thank you for any viewers and future viewers of the show. We appreciate it. Come join us on Discord anytime you'd like, and see you next week. See you next week.
Thank you. And Yellow? Yellow!
Oh, mate, yeah, sorry, I'm mute. fucking dying of cold here. Man flu. So.
Ah,
Well,
Hope you feel better.
The flu. Thanks for putting on the show. Thanks for those who are going to watch the show. Hopefully, got some tips off bonsai and high anxiety. And take care. All. See you next time.
thank you. And my shout out goes to you guys. It's been fun to use an hour on this one. And for those that are tuning in to us a little later, or maybe looking now, thanks for watching, and I hope you get at least some tips on how to do things. And that is all from us. Can you have a nice day, and see you next time